to the man himself. Good morning to you. We've asked you a few times in the past whether or not you were going to get into politics, and the news is out.
Yes, thank you. Good morning to both of you. It's nice to be on the show. It's not been an easy decision. 13 years fighting to keep taxation low quite successfully. But in the process of doing that, I built up a very big following, and I can't ignore the requests. Very nice, and I feel very humble about this. But they've asked me to stand against Sadiq Khan, the wrecking ball mayor of London.
Against him on simply that he charges you £12.50 to get in and out of London in your car, which may be very inconvenient and may be very costly. But a lot of people, Howard, would say, well, he's making the air fresher, cleaner to breathe.
And there's the thing, he's not, because his own data, Transport for London, have come out with a report that said expanding the ULEZ to the M25 to the whole of Greater London will not make any demonstrable difference to the air we breathe. And it's not just that. He's actually admitted that he's trying to fill up his very big deficit that he's built up in his mismanagement of London. And the only way he can do it, an easy way of doing it, is the good old cash cow driver. And that's what most politicians see drivers as. And, I've voted Tory for 50 years, and it pains me to say that I can't see them beating Khan. And I know that the anti-Khan vote is strong, and I'm going to try and rally around as many of the opposition to Khan to try and back me to become mayor.
But Howard, as mayor, you wouldn't just be dealing with the issue of ULEZ. You would have a broad portfolio, including things like the arrests over the coronation weekend. People will be interested to know your views when it comes to things like that as well.
Well, obviously, I'm building up a manifesto, but the three big things for me at the moment is to scrap ULEZ, cut crime, and that means more visible policing, more bobbies on the beat type thing, and particularly making things safer for particularly women walking home at night to the station, etc. These are the sorts of things. Crime has gone rocketed under Sadiq Khan's tenure. We see there's 150 teenagers have died since he started because of fighting with knife crime, etc. So you're absolutely right to ask that question. I'm doing this with a heavy heart, but I'm committed to this. I've been around the block a long time, and I know a lot about a lot of things. And one of the things is my daughter, for example, she lives in London, can't find a house to buy because she can't afford it. So I'm looking at social housing on brownfield sites and reducing planning issues, etc. All those sorts of things. I'm very up to speed in exactly what's needed from the mayor.
But dare I say, you've been in politics 5 minutes and you've dodged my question, which was, what's your view on the arrests during the coronation weekend? Sadiq Khan has come out saying they were outrageous. Do you agree or disagree?
No, I disagree. Yes, I don't think they are outrageous. These people were actually ruining a day for the mass majority who wanted to go and see. And these people that actually protest, what they should be doing is what I've done for 13 years. You go through an objective process of trying to convince the government, stand for politics, set up a party, all those sorts of things. These people are in the minority, but they've got a massive vocal voice. And I do not condemn the police. I think they did the right thing.
OK.
They're in the minority. You'd be standing as an independent, Howard?
No, I'm standing for a Reform UK party. As an independent, I couldn't afford to do it. It's a huge cost. Even the deposit is £10,000. Reform UK have been a close ally of Fairfield UK over the years, and they're one of the few parties that are actually very close to what Fairfield UK wants and what I want. So with a heavy heart, I've decided to move away from working with the Tories and now work with Reform UK.